everybody want to be bodybuilder, but nobody wants these heavy ass weights.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 86 of Buckets of Duckets. Guys, I'm one of your co-hosts. My name is Chase Myers. I'm dynamic, athletic, and intelligent. Every week, I talk to my buddy, my best friend. He's a comedian in Louisiana. I'm in Seattle. Zoom only lets us be friends for 40 minutes. I think that's all you need to know about the show. I don't know. Wait, I mean, what do you want? The fuck do you want from us? Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Josh Watts.
Good evening, shitheads. It's your boy, the Mohawked Meat Castle, a.k.a. the man who bought a pair of Jordans. I almost said Don Juan Big Dick Energy again, but I already spilled that one. I got a tattoo on my titty. It's a titty tat. I got a titty tat that says Don Juan a Big Dick Energy. Boom.
I got a dick tat on my titty. What you think about that? Never let him guess your next move, you know?
I'm just kidding, guys. You might recognize, my name is Josh Watson. You might recognize me as a heckler at the last Steve Hofstadter show. I said, if you don't recognize me, hold on. I'm the guy that said, it's not all cops, not all of them. And then he destroyed me. You guys seen a Steve Hofstadter show, right?
I hope so, because otherwise
otherwise
that bit
you're fucking
is
lost. You're lost.
Really out there, man.
It was a good bit.
It's a good bit. You gotta know some stuff. You gotta know a couple things, but
do your goddamn research. How about that?
Huh? Like a spoon feed you all the time.
You ever heard that? You ever heard that before?
Make sure you like and subscribe on YouTube. Tell a friend. Podcast people, 5 stars. Follow the show. Tell a friend over there. The whole thing. I've been watching. I'm like a sports free agent right now, like because there's no football. Basketball's over. There's football's coming, but there's that like this is the period of time where you can like get me every year. Like I gave tennis a chance a few years ago.
That's desperate.
Never again. Never again. I watched the U.S. Open or some shit. I have no idea what I watch.
Your trust was violated, wasn't it?
I didn't feel safe or appreciated, welcomed. None of these things. Like, what even is this sport? It's an individual sport. It's not even teams. Like, I'm just cheering for fucking just Raphael. Just cheering for just a dude named Raphael. Just cheering for that guy. Yeah, it's not right. I like golf. I could play golf. I've never played tennis, so I couldn't put myself in there. But what got me this year is Formula One racing. I did
not see that coming.
Me either. Okay, and you know how you get me in on something like that is you have to have. So first off, the NFL has this great reality show called Hard Knocks, where they follow a team during preseason. And now they actually do one in the middle of the season. They did the Colts last year. And it's great because it's like all the like drama and gossip and kind of like it's reality show like, but around football, you know? So they have one of those type shows on Netflix about Formula One, and they have like 4 seasons worth. So it was perfect. I got all the dirt, all the stuff. But really what the most important thing that happened, Josh, was I saw a guy sit down for an interview. He's the lead of the McLaren team, I believe, or maybe the Mercedes team. And he's sitting down. He's getting ready to take a picture and or like to do his interview. And he goes, "How do I look?" And I'm like, "You look great." He's like, "Do I look dynamic?" I'm like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Intelligent?" "Yeah." "Athletic?" "Yeah." And bro, the second he said, I was like, fucking amazing. Athletic, intelligent, dynamic. I've just been saying it nonstop for weeks now. Just anytime. Yeah, it's all I want to be.
It's now a poster at your work with like a little fireworks. Dynamic, athletic.
Intelligent. It's like the 3. It's close to Kurt Angle. Like it's very close to Kurt Angle, but it's not Kurt Angle.
Intensity, intelligence, and integrity. The 3 eyes. Oh, it's true. It's damn true. Woo! God damn, I used to love that shit. Man, I used to love that shit. I took Kurt Angle's The 3 Eyes. I took it way too real. Like I was so into that. Oh God, you don't got no fucking integrity. I told a guy that in a fight. Like we were fighting. trying to punch each other, and I told him he didn't have any fucking integrity.
There's just something sketchy about the way you fight. Like you take
your integrity is dog shit.
You take all the fucking back roads, dude. You're lazy about it. All right, really, you're selling yourself short.
That you're doing yourself a disservice. That's what I'm most upset about.
If you fucking punch from your legs and twist whenever, what could happen with you, bro? I mean, the sky is the limit of what could happen. But
speaking of legs, Chase,
talk about it.
I got a pair of Jordans.
Tell me about some legs.
I got a pair of goddamn Jordans.
Yeah, you did, bro. You walked me through the whole thing. I was
gonna bring them up here and show them
you
off to the internet, but Elsie, our puppy. Yeah, fuck, dude. Yeah. All right. Elsie was going to get food. She is about a year-old golden retriever puppy. Out of the bowl. Our Daisy, who's just the dickhead, just got mad and went to, like, snap at her. And her tooth caught Elsie's eyeball. Jeez. And so I had to go, like, her eye swelled up and was oozing. And I was like, oh, fuck. So we had to take her to the vet. And she has an abrasion on her eye. And the way they show you that, dude, they turn all the lights off and they turn on a black light on your dog's eyeball. And the abrasion glows green. So she had like this big glowing thing on her eye. So she has to wear one of those big fucking cones for like another week and a half till her eyeball heals up. I have to give her 2 drops 3 times a day. And she's a puppy. So we have to like keep her drugged up to keep her in this cone so she doesn't, it's insane. But she's so high that she doesn't know what she's doing, and she's just wandering around up here, and I can't just have Jordans in the open. Just
you got. Plus just in general anyway. With
literally
dogs,
in a fireproof safe right now. Literally in a fireproof safe. I got a fireproof safe
under the house
from somebody in the neighborhood. First thing I did, pumps Jordans right in there, lock that bitch. Y'all ain't getting me. Y'all ain't never getting me.
Nah, you pull this panel up on the floor. Put in the code.
I mean, you have to smash through 8 feet of concrete, but it's worth it.
Well worth it.
The most confusing thing about having Jordans is I don't know what to do with my jeans.
You need
like
to...
my jeans aren't short enough for you to see that I have Jordans on. Do I tuck it behind the tongue? Do I let them just hang over and hope everybody realizes how fucking expensive and dope my shoes are?
That's a swag you got to figure out, man. That's a big part of buying sneakers.
I do.
So
shorts.
I would suggest
forever, all day shorts.
If you don't want to be just showing off,
kilts. Fuck them. Kilts. Say something about it. I got a fucking kilt on. So the fuck what? Say something. Say something.
Kilt and Bordeaux's on. What the fuck you gonna do?
I've never felt cooler in my fucking life, dude. Walking on stage with those shoes on, I didn't even feel like I needed to tell a joke. Just, you know why I'm here. You know why I'm here. Just look at these.
You know who I am.
You know who I am, and you goddamn know well why I'm here.
My suggestion on the jeans, skinny them things up, get some skinny jeans, and then do whatever
shorter length
on there, but you don't want the boot cut because you're just going to cover.
No. Yeah. Huh. I think I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to figure it out, though, because people need to know I got those fucking... I'm just going to wear cargo kilts everywhere I go. I'm going to hit Compton up and find out where he gets his kilts from. Compton Smith, I'm sorry. Compton Smith, a great comedian from Alabama?
Yeah.
Wears kilts?
Yeah, Alabama. I did a show with him in Florida, though, so it confuses me.
Is he... Yeah, he's in between. Maybe he's a Florida comedian. Maybe he's an Alabama comedian. All right, Compton Smith, really good guy. Wears kilts. He's funny.
Yeah.
Glad we went all... I'm glad we got through that so that we could... I'm glad. Oh, man. I hosted an open mic Thursday night. I hated it. I forgot... When there isn't a scene, it's not like comics that have been doing it 8 years are coming here and polishing up bits before they go on the road.
Yeah.
It's just like some weird dude found out the bar underneath the overpass is doing an open mic and he's going to come yell at strangers.
It's a good way to spend the afternoon.
There was a guy that signed up for the open mic and he turned around and I was standing there and he looked me right in my face and he said, "Did you fart?" And now when I tell you a grown man, 40 plus, gray hairs, 40 plus. And I just stared at him because I'm not, what? And then he said, I thought I smelled
Answer the
pot.
fucking question.
That's what he said. He goes, answer the goddamn question.
Did you fart? Huh?
I wish, dude, if he would have, I would have respected him more. If he'd yelled at me, I would have respected him more. You know what, you fucking deaf? You fart so hard, you deaf?
Just gonna fucking shit on all of us and not gonna just act like that didn't happen?
Oh, dude, he signed up.
Just
dude.
blowing ass all around us, huh? You got no integrity. That's what it is.
If I farted, I would admit it because I got goddamn integrity. He he signed up to, okay, so then he said, I thought I smelled pot, and then he kind of laughed to himself, and I just stared at him until he walked away. That was my goal. I'm just not going to break eye contact until you leave. And then I decided that wasn't enough because I turned around, and he had just signed in. So when I looked at the open mic list, guess what his name was? Anthony Opie.
Oh, so he just took Opie and Anthony and became Anthony Opie?
Yep.
Yup.
And
yeah, he did.
And when I saw that, I was like, I'm not going to leave this alone. And so I walked over and I was like, hey, did you ask me if I farted? Is that what you said to me? And he was like, yeah. I was like, why would you say that? And he's like, no, because I was, and I was like, no, go ahead. And he was very uncomfortable trying to explain it to me. Didn't matter. So I fucked with him for the rest of the night about it. I did fart on him. Every time I walked by him, I would rip.
By the way, I did fart.
I would fart as hard as I could. You gonna have pink eye tomorrow, motherfucker. You gonna have pink eye.
You better shower when you get home. I'm telling you. Don't go straight to bed.
Wash your face.
Wash your face. Them particles in them eyeballs, bro.
He got on stage. He sat down on the bench.
Yep.
He talked about how much he missed titties. And that he didn't.
Something happened to titties?
He didn't.
What happened?
I saw some today.
I thought I saw some titties today. I didn't realize that there was like a titty shortage.
I don't think so.
Matter of fact, I think I have millions of titties on my phone. Actually, let's check.
I mean, right there. I didn't even know my
goddamn,
still fucking
still
titties.
fucking right there. It is.
And then he sat down on the.
Some of the easiest things to see, honestly.
They're not hard to find either.
I've actually never had a shortage of seeing titties.
Even before the internet, I never thought, well, there are no more titties. Titties are gone.
Well, I just miss them.
I just knew that titties were still out there. I knew it. I knew in my heart. But you know what that is? That's integrity. That's integrity in myself. That's
exactly what
and believing in the world around me.
You know what? It's gonna be all right.
Intensity and integrity. Anthony Opie. So I went up to him before the thing and I was like, hey, you got 5 minutes. I'm gonna light you at 4. You don't have to do all of it.
You don't.
I say that there, I'm like, you do not have to do all of it because people are like, what if I don't have? No. You don't have to do. No. Don't go up at all.
I respect.
Just leave
I
right now.
respect that. I respect that more than the person who goes to their first mic and you tell them they have 4 minutes or whatever, and they go, oh, well, but I prepared like longer than that. Like I prepared like a 12-minute.
I had a guy who wanted to tell a 9-minute joke, and I let him.
Just so he learned.
Yeah, he needed to know what he did. He needed to realize how bad it was, and it was bad because the joke that he thought was 9 minutes was 2 minutes, and it wasn't good.
Oh, that's so funny. That's even better. I thought he actually talked.
Oh no! It was like a very, it's one of those stories of like my friend that you don't know, but my friend, and then it just turns around to like. He said
your friends that know all that,
and the nurse was like, "Oh," and then walked away.
Oh,
you said something crazy to somebody, and all your friends were blown away. Good story. 7 more minutes of it. Keep going. He asked for me to come back. He asked, "Give it up for your host," and I didn't come. I just waited because I have wireless mics. I just stood in the back to see what he'd do.
There's this comic. There's this comic, Levi Manisite. It's a quick story. He just reminded me of it. And he tells me a story every time I see him, and I don't remember doing this, but he's like, bro, I'm telling you. He's like, whenever, I guess I told somebody to give me a 9-minute light one time, which is such like a random No, I don't know why I would do that. But Levi swears by it. And we've actually had the same conversation a couple times where I've been like, dude, I don't know if I said that. And he's like, no, because after when somebody asked, yeah, they were like, when they asked you, like, are you sure? I was like, you sure you want 9 minutes? You said, oh, it just takes me a while to land the plane. And that I definitely said. I say that a lot.
Said that.
I 1,000% said that. And so I'm like, man, I'm out here just telling people give me 9-minute lights and 11.5-minute lights and shit. Like, what was I on?
Good. They need to know. Good. Tell them. Yeah. I knew as soon as you started telling that story, I was like, oh, you definitely did it.
Even you did that, though.
Somebody, you definitely did it. I get the best stories when people come up to me like, hey, you probably don't remember, but at an open mic a long time ago, you and Chase made fun of me for like the whole night. I'm like, what? Like, yeah, Chase went on stage, like, ripped me apart right after my set, and I quit comedy for months. And you're like, oh, fuck.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I don't remember, but that once again, that definitely probably happened.
I always get, like, it's always, yeah, I met Chase for like 3 years of comedy, and he never once knew my name. And I'm like, oh, yeah. Yeah, I believe that for sure. But one guy did tell me that we met him at an open mic in New Orleans, and that you went right after him, and you just made your whole set making fun of his set.
What a cool guy!
And I was like, yeah.
Just what a cool thing to do. I don't know what it is, because overall the opinion of me is that I'm nice, but then if you get people to start telling stories of me, they're never nice. They're never nice.
Nope. And nobody realizes that you're being a dickhead until they start putting all the stories together.
Until they start telling the stories, and they're like,
hold on, Chase isn't nice. Maybe he's not supportive. That's fine. So this Anthony opening guy sits on the bench. He brings 3 drinks on the stage within the first 5 minutes set.
Yeah, dude.
And first words out of his mouth, I'm divorced recently. I was like, yes! Here we go. And then he missed titties, and he taught everything was something about titties. And he kept saying, I didn't prepare any jokes, but like how high, how much weed would you have to, how much weed would it take to get Willie Nelson high if, hold on. And then he pulled his phone up, and he was like, and dude, oh man, I loved every second of it. It was fucking garbage. I've forgotten how garbage open mics are and how fun they are when weirdos wander on stage. And then he said, I'll be back next week with some jokes. And when I went up, I said, the funniest thing that dude ever said was next time. That's the funniest thing he's ever said.
I just love that he's like, I'm just gonna go up there and I'm just gonna go from the heart, man. I'm just gonna go from the heart. I can talk about titties forever, man. I'm just gonna go up there and just talk about my love of titties.
So many people think that. I love butt cheeks more than anything on the planet. I could talk about it forever. Can't get on stage and make it funny for 7 minutes just fresh out the gate. I've been doing this, 11 years now? I mean, I probably could, but you can't. You got to be careful. Fucking
yeah, that's always a fun moment that happens with, or at least I remember used to happen like in the scene or whatever when we were first starting off, was like people, you know, just randomly they would just be like, you know what, I'm just gonna go up there and see what happens. And it's like, oh, you want me to just tell you what happens now?
I can tell you.
Like, you don't have to do it to yourself, man. You should actually probably be prepared.
And occasionally, Chase, some people don't even care what happens. They sign up for the open mic and use their time to sell goddamn purses on the stage in the middle of the show. I will never.
You get booed for that.
I'll never not tell that story. If you haven't listened to this show before, Chase and I were doing a show the Wednesday night open mic at the station down here in Baton Rouge, and a lady signed up for time, went on stage and set up a table full of purses, and used her 5 minutes to sell purses from the stage.
And I didn't give
5 minutes.
I didn't give her a chance.
While Chase and I booed as loudly as possible.
In the slightest.
Chase was 6 inches away from her table going, boo! Boo! From his heart. Oh, he meant it.
I meant it.
The sauce on it was so real. It was from the heart. I've never seen anything like that still. 5 minutes at an open mic to sell fucking purses that she bought at a Marshall's right before that. It was the craziest shit I've ever seen. Open mics are weird, man. God, that sounded like I was about to go into a bad open mic bit. Open mics are weird. You know how
what's it, man? That light's bright. So, I did a show last night. I was texting you. Yeah, I was texting you about it. It's a thing. That's another open mic thing. Is the light being too bright? Yeah, the light being too bright.
It is. That's why I don't. Nobody ever makes fun of that. Every single person says something about it being too bright when they get on stage.
Whoa!
God.
Let me cover my face now. Let me put my hand on my face. Guys. I can't see you guys. I need to be able to.
I need to see your faces.
I need to see every person in here.
No, you don't. You don't need to see shit.
They don't. You know.
I put Vaseline on my eyeballs, so I ain't got to look at nobody.
I don't know if you got to do that either, but.
You do, depending on where. See, you're up in the Pacific. You're up in the PNW.
Mm-hmm.
I'm down here in the LP. Did I tell you I'm going back to goddamn Denim?
Why? Oh,
Denim Springs.
Yeah.
I'm coming. I'm taking over. I'm doing a show at a fucking milkshake and coffee bar or some fucking shit.
What's the name of it?
Mr. Milkshake and Espresso Bar in fucking Denim Springs.
Denim's
trying to act like they even know. I bet it's spelled espresso. I bet it's got an X in it. I guarantee it. If it's in Denim, it got an X in it.
Last time I was home visiting, they had a salad shop. There was a whole business that sold salads. I couldn't believe Denim let that happen. Like I was so, I just like walked in and just thanked it. I was like, thank you for your service. Thank you for very, very brave of you to set up here and sell vegetables.
I opened a Google right now, I could guarantee you I could pull up a picture of a salad station burned to the ground in Denim Springs within the last year. Guarantee it.
Yeah, that's what it's called. Salad station. That's what it's called. Yeah.
I'm going back and doing a fucking show in the in some milkshake bar, an espresso, something. I've been really working on my my act, and I've got a solid tight 30. That covers. I'm very, very, very proud of it, and I want to get at least 45 before I try to record any of it or do it. You know, like do anything with it. But it's nice to, with COVID, you know, taking so much time away. It's nice. I got a bunch of shows lined up, so it's nice to be back doing it. To actually have enough time to work on a set and get new shit together.
Build for future shows, because there is future shows.
Oh man, it's so nice. I got merch coming out.
I saw that.
We designed the North Shore Comedy has t-shirts out that you can. We trying to buy a website. It's a big fucking nightmare to get NorthShoreComedy.com. But I did design the robot on the shirt, and it'll be out, I don't know, the next week or so. And we have the North Shore Comedy where they sell the shirts is going to have a link to the Buckets of Duckets page.
Hey.
None of this needed to be on the podcast.
I like them. Them Buckets of Duckets dudes. That's good people over there.
Yeah, we got a sponsor for the show now. I don't want to talk about it yet, I guess. But I also just figured out that Buckets of Duckets can sponsor every show. Nobody needs to know. So our logo is just on shit now. Yeah. Whenever you see, look, you're going to see Lewis Katz perform, there's going to be a fucking Buckets of Duckets sticker on his goddamn forehead.
Let's sponsor Daryl's bar. Just put Buckets of Duckets on the logo of his bar.
Just instead of a ghost, it's just our logo.
Yeah. Talking about things getting back to normal means that I'm like doing weird shows again. Like that's how normal it is that like I'm starting to get these like really strange stuff. So I was just talking about it. I was going to talk about it. I did a show last night. It was like a last second booking. It was so this was, I guess it wasn't last night, it was Saturday. I booked it on like Thursday, and the only booking that I got was, hey, are you available 7:00, Lakewood, Washington? It's a private show. I was like, yeah, I can do that, man. And I look up.
Dress up?
No, nothing. Just you can just go be yourself. It's fine. And so I look it up. He tells me the name of the venue. It's called like the Thornwood Castle or something like that. And I look it up in the GPS. It just says hotel, but I didn't see like a picture of it. So I was like, oh, it's a hotel. Go and perform at a hotel. Whatever.
Done that 1,000 times.
Yeah, I've so many times. And then I like go to leave and I actually like look. I was like, oh, have they like promoted anything about it? Like, as I said, it was a private show, and so I didn't really know like who I was performing for or what that meant. Like, am I performing for a business? Is this a reception? Like, what's going on? So I look it up, and it turns out the Thornwood Castle is a castle. It was an actual big ass castle 30 minutes from my house in Lakewood. Just
like
just
a Bruce Wayne castle?
Like a Bruce Wayne castle, bro. Bruce Wayne is in that castle. And so I show up, and there's like a big fountain and stuff, just fuck off fountain.
What's it called?
Thornwood Castle in Lakewood, Washington. And I like drove around the place. Like
I'll put pictures in here.
I drove around the place, and there were people out in like there's like the front yard or whatever, and they were just playing white people games that I'd never like seen before. Like
cricket.
I thought crochet was like the white people game, but they had like that's the white people game, right? Like that's the rich white people game is crochet, right? For sure. But they weren't even doing that.
No. What is it?
Is it not crochet? Is that not how you
call it? No. Crochet is the sweaters that you like.
No. There's a game called croquet.
Croquet.
Okay.
Croquet.
Yeah.
Crochet is the handmade sweaters.
Yeah. I just thought they were both called that.
I say that like I have anything to do with either. It's just we were shitting on how dumb and redneck denim is 5 seconds ago.
I just said these are rich white people games. These are not my games. These are not games of my people. We play cornhole. We play cornhole where I'm from. All right. Okay.
I knew whenever you started telling the story that they played fucking croquet or some racist ass shit in the front of the castle.
But they weren't doing that. It was they called it woodchuck or something like that. And there was like, I couldn't understand the game. I couldn't even look at it and understand. I wasn't rich enough to process like what was going on.
Woodchuck sounds like they renamed it because it was called something racist. Right?
Probably.
They just told you it's called something, but it's actually something racist, so they changed it to woodchuck. You rich castle dwelling motherfuckers, man.
So I still don't really understand what I'm performing for. There's like 20 something people there. Some people are dressed really nice or whatever. And I'm doing the show with another comedian, Narn Van. And that's the castle. Like that's the 20 people in that castle. 20 people, Josh.
That's crazy. There's probably more bathrooms there than there were people.
Right. There's more rooms. And everybody got 2 rooms. And so you get your day room and your night room.
They're joined by a hallway and a third room.
I'm talking to Narn. That's the Narn Van is the other comedian on the show. And he fills me in that it turns out that the reason this is going on is because originally this was supposed to be wedding night. This was supposed to be the reception. And the wedding got called off. But the bride's family couldn't get their deposit back. So now they're just having a family reunion. And Chase Myers is going to perform.
Chase, how do you end up? God damn, dude. You got asked to do it at a funeral and now the death of
I know!
Life. Oh my God. The death of a new life before it even started. Holy shit.
Yeah, so then
was everybody all depressed? Like, was she crying the entire time?
It was weird because it's hard for. By the way, I'm texting y'all some of this information in our group message, and our friend Travis Elkins, Travis from Longville, is quizzing me as if like the family. Like, as if the family, when they booked the comedian, is like, oh, hey, man, so my daughter, what happened was she was going to marry this man, and we never liked him. We actually never liked him. When they first started dating, he cheated on her, and we were like, nah, man, you can't do that. And, like, we weren't with her, but, she loves him, so, we support our daughter and the whole thing. And anyway... So,
you're just going to perform, right?
Yeah. And, Travis asking me all these, like, intricate details as if they would just tell me that. As if that's just, like, how they would lead on. And they'd be like, so anyway, I want you to do 45 minutes. After, like, what? Like, why would they tell me all that, bro? And, like...
Yes, our daughter had her heart ripped out yesterday, but maybe you could go make her feel better with yucks. Get up there.
Yeah, like
get up there, clown.
If it was up to them, they wouldn't have told me at all. Like it would have just been like, no, this is a family thing. I had to like find out from like the open bar people that were working there. Like they were kind of filling me in on stuff. They're like, oh, bro, you don't know. And so now it's just a family. By the way, they did seem like they were having a good time. I never figured out who the bride was. There were a couple people that maybe it could have been. I wasn't really sure.
There was more than one person crying the whole time.
Yeah, dude, it was tough.
Oh, man. Your new edgy material is rough, huh?
Dude, I don't bend for nobody either. All right, if you hire Chase Myers, you get the truth. So I'm up there telling this family.
Just facts.
Just facts, dude. Just giving them the fucking business, you know? No, so it's a family reunion basically now. So there's like kids and stuff around. And so before I go on, two of the kids decide, let's tell jokes before they kick us out, you know? So they put these two adorable little kids up there. They lower the mic for them, all adorable and shit. And they just tell like knock jokes and street jokes that they heard and fucking destroy. And I was so angry. I was like, how the fuck am I supposed to follow adorable ass kid jokes?
They can just say whatever the fuck they want.
Yeah, now I gotta go up there. So then, yeah, and so now it's me performing in this big ass like living room. Like I'm in front of a fireplace, and they're just huddled up in couches around me, and they're all drinking and kind of like talking and stuff like that. Because why wouldn't they? Jordan 1s.
You did.
Jim Red Jordan 1s.
Just classic fucking Castle Jordans. I get it.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Well done.
And so. Narn goes up. Narn like does okay. He gets through it. Narn is also kind of like a roast comic. Like he hosts a roast show at a comedy club up here, and so like he can kind of just get your attention by saying wild shit every now and then and stuff. So like he's surviving off of that. I mean he's doing great, you know. And I go up and I tell my long thoughtful stories, you know, and they've already sat through 45 minutes of a show. Yeah, like they don't want to hear that shit, you know. And so like so just halfway through I just call an audible. And I just start talking about how weird, you know, just how weird the show is. And then I'm like, how, like the weird situations the comedians get in. And then I just started telling stories of all the bad gigs I've ever had and all the crazy shit that I've seen at shows. And it just turned into a podcast. Like literally everybody shut the fuck up. And suddenly it was just me. I was like talking about Will Smith. Like I was talking about that situation and everything. And I was talking about when Evan got slapped on stage. And,
yep.
Yeah, and I told the whole thing. Yeah,
and got punched.
But yeah, it just turned into that, and then they just liked those stories. So then I just told crazy gig stories that I've done for like 20 minutes, and then I closed on the donut thing because I'm gonna close on a joke. You know, I'm not gonna bail on not doing it. I'm a goddamn comedian. I'm gonna do a joke, and so but then fucking closed on that, killed it. Everybody loved it. I got out of there. I didn't want to drink with them because I didn't know what was coming. I didn't know what type of night was about to happen. But yeah, fucking dude, just the situations you put yourself into.
God damn.
I've been bearing a big lead here. We got 6 minutes left.
Yeah.
Look, there's a big thing that happened in my life, which is people are gonna have a little trouble talking to me now, because your boy drives a Mercedes Benz. And you got to come to me the right way now. I'm back into parking spots. Fucking bro, took no time for me to think I'm better than all of you. Absolutely not.
I was driving fucking good.
I was driving a Civic 2 weeks ago. I fucking forgot. I forgot every memory I ever had in that Civic.
Civic Chase is dead.
He's dead. You'll never see him again.
He is evolved. Civic Chase is now Mercedes-Benz Myers, motherfuckers. You gotta put some respect on that name. How about that?
And the Benzo, bro. Everybody thinks it's a used Mercedes, but nobody. But that's the thing. No. I'm okay with leaving it. It's all right because I'm about to. It's because here's the thing: is all these fucking peasants and bums and stuff. They don't even know like what the new Mercedes looks like. So just any Mercedes, they're like, oh my god, is that? Did you have to trade your first child? What did you have to give up? Was that worth a ruby? What was that?
Bitch, you must be doing comedy shows at castles.
There was a lot of people in my work that's like, damn, comedy money must be.
Yeah,
must be
they
good.
did. That's fucking awesome. I haven't seen it yet. I mean, I've seen pictures of it. It's airbrushed. The Joker's face is airbrushed on the hood, right?
Yeah.
Jared Leto as the Joker is airbrushed on the
Yeah, and then I got the limited like specialty edition version, and so in the back is actually a shoebox with Jared Leto's shit in it that he sent to everybody on the Suicide Squad cast.
God damn, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's limited edition.
You can plug your Bluetooth in.
But yeah, man, I fucking upgraded on them, man. I wanted something nice. I got it's an SUV. It's so yeah. I'm just big shit on the road, bro. Just big body.
Dude, doesn't it feel good?
It feels so good.
It feels good. I've been looking at trucks. Michelle's, when the flood happened, Michelle's dad bought us he bought all his kids a car so that after the flood, because we lost all our cars, everybody would have something.
Yeah.
And he bought us this CRV, and I'm grateful, but I fucking hate that car with everything in my heart. Michelle calls it Rodney, like as in Dangerfield, because it gets no respect. That's how much I hate the car, and that's not me doing a bit. She for real calls the car.
Yeah, no, I believe it. Michelle's funny.
Because she hates it. Michelle's the best.
Yeah.
Big old dump, dude. So I hate this fucking CRV. It's paid off. The Pilot, I love the Pilot, but the Pilot could be Michelle's car, and I could just buy a truck. Let me just get a truck. So I've been looking at trucks,
truck, bro.
Yeah, I've been looking at trucks. I want a truck that matches my Mohawk. That's what I feel like. That's what it needs to be. I want
You'll know when you see it.
Oh yeah, I will. It's so will everybody else. That's so will everybody else. Their trucks are fucking expensive. Holy shit.
What are you looking at?
Like a GMC, or I want a big truck. I want a dually is what I want, but there ain't no reason.
That thing got a Hemi?
There ain't no reason for me to have a dually yet. God damn.
What, a child just sneak up on you? What just happened?
So they have a Switch. There's a Nintendo Switch in the family. They played with it, but they would fight over it. So I was like, you know what? I'll get Henry a Nintendo Switch, like the light. The one that doesn't plug into the TV. And dude, They fight over who has which one more now than they fought when they only had one.
Yeah,
I've never seen anything like it. It's fucking crazy. Somebody don't want to use the purple one, so they fight over it, and then I take them away. Every time they fight, I take them away because they got those new Mario games and they're fun as fuck. I'll take it away and I'll play it. Y'all watch me have fun with your Nintendo.
I learned I'm the oldest of 6, so I kind of learned those things with kids or whatever. Like what I learned is they all get the same thing. Like if you're at the beach and you're buying the kids boogie boards, everybody's getting a blue boogie board. You don't get a blue and an orange. Like if you have like an option like that, they're gonna fight over it. So it's got to be the exact same thing.
To this day, right now, if next time you come over, mention red shovel in this house and watch what happens.
Yeah.
Because we went to the beach and I bought a red and a blue shovel. And I thought they were going to... We left the beach because they couldn't stop fighting over the red shovel. It's still like a thing in the family of red shovels. Ruined the whole beach trip. Because same fucking shovel, but it was red and not blue. And Henry wouldn't have it. I'm not taking it. Wouldn't touch it. Throw it on the ground. Nah. That was fucking disgusting. He says stuff makes him sick, so he would be like, that one makes me
Less than a minute.
And you're like, God damn. This weekend, August 27th, Joe Pettis at the Hideaway Den and Arcade. We are going to get more episodes back up. School started, so now we got free time. Chase is beautiful. Look at that light. God damn, get in there. Bro, you been listening?
I have been. You can tell.
God
you
damn.
can see it, bro. You can see it. Bucketsandduckets.com. Bye.
Right.